Hi, my name is Ana Villarreal, and this is
Zachary.
And we're going to do a lesson over fractions. All right, Zach, I have a question for you. Have you ever eaten pizza before?
Yes.
You've had pizza?
Yes.
So when you had your pizza, did you eat the whole thing?
No.
What did you eat?
I eat half of it.
Half of it? I like that word you just used. You used that word half. So when you said you ate half, what did you mean by that?
Like half of the pizza when it's like a circle
Mm-hmm.
or an oval
Mm-hmm.
on a plate.
Yeah.
On a big plate.
So what you ate we call that a fraction.
A fraction?
You ate a fraction of the pizza. You didn't eat the whole thing. You ate half of it. So if you had a big pizza like this and you cut it in half, you had one half, and who had the other half?
Marissa.
So you and Marissa shared the pizza. You had half and Marissa had half. Okay, so a fraction is a piece of something that has been divided into equal parts. What do I mean by that word equal?
Like if something's equal to another
Mm-hmm.
and you put two lines, like 5 plus 5
Mm-hmm.
equals.
So 5 plus
10?
5 equals 10. That's like saying when I have 5 and I have 5, it's the same as
Yeah, because you
10.
have, if you, 5 plus 5 is easy because if you have 5 fingers and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm. It's like saying they're the same,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So I have another question for you. What number do we start counting with?
1.
You start counting with 1?
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's a number that's less than 1. Can you think of it? 0. Now,
0,
what do you
1,
think?
2.
What do you think comes between 0 and 1?
0.
So let me show you something. There are actually lots and lots of numbers between 0 and 1. So how many cookies do I have here?
1.
I have 1 cookie, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it into 2 equal pieces. That means this piece and this piece are going to be what?
Broken.
They're going to be broken, but they're going to be the...
Traction.
So what's equal?
Equal. They're going to be equal.
What does equal mean?
Equal means like if they're cut in half,
Okay.
you both
They're
get the same amount.
Same. Oh, I heard you say the same. That's what I'm looking for. They're going to be the same. Let's see. Oh, there's my cookie, and it's in 2 equal halves. Because
Are
I
you
cut
going to cut it
half.
in quarters?
Oh, I think you are getting ahead of me. But for now, let's look at this. Okay, so it's in 2 equal halves. How many cookies do I have now?
2 pieces.
2 pieces, right? But it's still one whole
Piece when you put it together.
one whole cookie, right? It's one whole. But if I put it in 2 equal pieces, then now I have 2 halves. Can you say that with me? 2 halves?
2 halves.
Good. All right. So, let's see. These are now fractions of the cookie. So the fractions are equally divided pieces of a whole. What did I say?
Whole.
They're equally divided pieces of the
Whole.
whole. So this whole cookie, we call it one whole. Say one whole.
1 whole.
What's this?
1 half.
And?
2 half.
Well, together they're 2 halves. This one
1
is just
half.
1 half. Good. All right. We're going to try one other thing. So what I have here is a pear.
Pear.
So I have my little pear here. All right. Take my sticker. Okay. I'm going to cut the pear into 2 equal pieces. So what will I have?
But if they're equal, they have to be the same.
Yeah. There we go. Now I have, how many pears do I have?
2.
2 pears? Did I get 2 completely different pears now?
No.
What do I have? 2
Halves.
halves. Very good. All right. Now, I'm going to cut this again. Now, cut that one in half. And I'm going to cut this one also in
Half.
half. Okay. Let's see. How many pieces of pear do I have now?
4.
So we're going to actually call this fourths. Can you say fourths?
Fourths are quarters.
Yeah, you're right. Fourths are quarters. You're very smart, Zach. Okay. So, we're calling them quarters because quarter is another way of saying 1/4. And so if I have this piece, this is called
1/4 is
a
like
fourth.
5.
1/4 is like 5? What do you mean by that?
Because 5 plus 1 equals 5.
5 plus 1 equals 6.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
right.
let me finish
4
this.
plus
I want you to
1
think about
equals
what I'm
6.
saying.
5.
Okay, so I've got, how many pieces did you say I had?
4.
Are they equal?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to call this 1/4. And let me show you what that actually looks like.
Can I touch the pair?
Not right now. I just want you to see what I'm writing. So this piece of the pear is 1/4. Okay?
Oh, I
So
saw
we
that.
have cut it into fourths. Can you say fourths?
Fourths.
So if your mom said, "Oh, Zachary, I want to share a pear with you and me and Marissa and Mom," she would say what? You would want it to be in fourths, right? Okay. So that's what that means.
Fourths, not fours.
Right. Fourths. We have to put the little.
Fourths.
This is what we have. 1/4 and fourths. Good. Okay. I'm gonna do one
Okay.
more thing.
Could I do draw?
Oh, let's add one more. Can you?
Or
What did I leave
quarters?
off there? Hold on. What did I leave? Oh yeah, let's write quarters there.
Or
Quarters. There's the other word that we added. Fourths or quarters.
quarters.
Okay. There's one thing that I didn't put on my chart that I want to remember. What was that other word that I
Halves.
used? Halves. Okay. Do you want to write one, or can you? How can we represent it with a number? Let's write it underneath.
4 halves.
So I want to write 1/2. Do you remember? Can you think of what that looks like?
Yeah.
What? Four. That means you have 4 and none to divide it with. You just have 4. So let me show you what I mean. So instead of writing 4/0, I'm going to do it kind of like this. If I have 2 equal pieces
Oh.
from a whole,
I think I know.
what should I put here on top?
4.
No, I only want 2.
Oh,
So 2 is going to go...
plus 2.
Hold on, Zach. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back.
I think I know.
See, think about it. I'm going to write 1.
Plus.
What's going to go, we're not adding. What's going to go on the bottom? Look, what do I have here?
3.
What do I have there?
4.
How many do I want?
4. 5.
Okay,
4.
let me go back to my example.
4.
Pretend this is my whole pear, and I've cut it into.
Halves.
So how many pieces do I have?
2.
2. So I'm going to demonstrate that and put a 2 underneath the 1. Okay, let me show you. So we're going to scratch that one out. So we're going to say that this is 1/2. Say it.
1/2.
1/2. So what would I put? What's the word I would use? We wrote 4.
1/2.
So you're very close. It's not 1/2. So we're going to call it halves. 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 We can have 2 halves or 4 fourths. That's how we want that to look. Okay. That's the one I probably should have done first. But we're going to keep going. All right. Let's look back to our example. How many was this one?
1.
1 what?
1/2.
Not with, okay, with out of the whole pair.
Oh, 4. 1. What?
Okay, so let's go back. I'm sorry. We have all this. Ooh, these are slippery. Sit up, please. Okay, here's my pear that I haven't cut up yet. How many pears do I have?
4.
I have 4 pears? They all grew off the
One.
tree suddenly? I have 1 pear. Okay? How many pieces do I have?
4.
So we call that 4,
Half.
not 4 halves, 4, look at your chart,
Fourths.
4 fourths. Okay.
Or quarters.
So or quarters. So this is one, what?
There's something on your chart.
It's okay. It's 1
Fourth.
1/4. Okay, I'm gonna cut it again.
I know it.
I'm gonna cut it in half one more time. Ooh.
And all of them?
No, just this one. What do you think I have now? Is this a 5th?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a 6th.
Let's count. I'm gonna cut them all in half now. You're right, I should have cut them all in half. I'm gonna cut that one in half, and I'm gonna cut this one in half. Oh, I
That's
should
gonna
be
be a
in front of
lot.
it. Here, so I have all of these I'm cutting in half. Okay. All right, so let's count. How many do I have? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
what do you think I have now?
8 halves.
Not 8 halves, but 8.
Quarters.
I thought quarters was only for
Oh,
fourths.
8 halves.
So halves is 4.
2.
Fourths or quarters is 4.
5. 4.
So I have 8. What is the word you think I'm going to use? Not halves, not fourths, but 8.
Halves. Oh, what did you say?
Okay, look, I'm going to show you. So I want over here now 1/8. We have fourths and we had halves. Halves is only for 2. Fourth is only for 4. So I'm going to call this eighths. Say it. Eighths. EIGHTHS. Eighths.
Is your hand sticky?
Not very, because I wiped it on the paper towel. So look, first I had my, what should go over here? I had my halves,
Halves.
which is for how many?
1 or 2.
Not
2.
1 or 2, it's only
4. 2. For 2.
my quarters or my fourths are for
1. 4.
1. 4 equal pieces.
Pieces.
Okay. Now, what about 1/8? Now I have 8. What's this word?
Eighths.
Eighths. These are how many I have now. I have 8/8 of one whole pair.
Oh, you just stripped something.
It's okay. All right. So, let's see. Okay.
There's a
Oh,
little
so
sticky
these...
right here.
What? No, it's okay. Okay, so this piece, what are we going to call this?
Halves. 1 half.
Are there only 2? I see way more than 2.
Oh, 1.
How many do I have again? Let's count them.
Eighths.
How many?
1. 8/8.
I have 8/8, and this one is
1.
1/8. How about now? How many do I have?
2/8.
Okay.
3/8. 4/8.
Okay, let's look at 4/8. Does this look like another one we've done before? How many do I have here?
4.
I have 4 here and I have 4 here.
8. That equals 8.
But this is cut in half. So I have
8.
okay.
4.
4/8 is the same as 1/2.
Half.
Because look, this was half the pear and this is the other half of the pear. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I'm going to wipe my hands. I'm going to move my pear over here. Okay. Let's go back to our pizza example. Here's my pizza. Because we don't have a real pizza over here. I know we had real cookies and real pears, but we don't have a real pizza. Okay. So, you told me that you shared your pizza with your sister. And you had each half.
One was sausage, one was pepperoni.
Oh, okay. So we can decide that one side of it is going to be sausage and the other side is going to be pepperoni. Okay. So if I wanted to split this pizza, where would I cut it so that it would be equal? Do I cut it over here?
No.
How would it be equal?
Like this.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to draw a line. Little dotted line. You can tell me if you think that looks equal. Does that look about equal?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Let's cut it. Pretend I'm Marissa and we shared our pizza. I'm going to cut my pizza. Okay. So, how many do I have now?
2 halves.
2 halves.
Actually, this is not halves because this one's a little wider, I think.
Well, okay. You might be right. It might not be perfectly 100% exact, but it's close enough. You understand, right? Okay. So, I want you to show me one more thing. How can we make these 2 halves into 4 fourths?
Or what?
4 fourths.
Cutting them like
Why don't you cut it?
right here.
Oh, okay. I'm going to draw a line, and I want you to show me how you would cut it.
Like right.
Okay. Do you want to draw the line with a marker so you can cut it easy? Here, you try. Mm-hmm. Yay! Now we have 4 fourths, right? So look, here's what I'm going to do so I can make sure I know. I'm going to write 1 fourth.
On
Like that.
all of them?
What do you think? Should we put them on all of them or just one?
Ketchup?
Yeah, go for it. Put it on the back so you can see. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to do this one.
No, we did it.
Oh.
Turn it over. Turn it over. There you go. Okay.
What's that sound?
It's my dad's walking upstairs.
Is he sometimes afraid?
No. Not usually.
Sometimes?
Maybe sometimes. I think everyone's afraid sometimes.
Like, not me. Sometimes people don't know up there, so they don't
turn
think
around.
it's afraidish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's test it and see if we got it all even. If I put these together, they should make one whole pizza again. Let's see if we're right.
What if they're out of order?
Does it matter if they're out of order?
No.
Look, I have one whole pizza. Now you can share it with 4 people if you want. Okay, so do you see that? When we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, we're always going to put the 4 on the bottom, right? Because we have 1 fourth.
Realize I don't really eat it like that much.
Oh, I bet you, because you eat a lot more, don't you?
Yeah.
That's okay. Because I just want you to understand that this is a fraction of the pizza. Can you say that with me?
This is a fraction of a pizza.
Good. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to sort out these little broken pieces of shapes that I've put together. Okay, so here is how we're going to sort them. By,
Halves,
oh yeah, halves, thirds,
thirds, fourths,
and
eighths.
we didn't talk about thirds, but we're going to look at that in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to look in my shapes and see what I've got. I want to find 2 pieces that are equal, that when I put them together, they make a shape. So look, I'm going to look over here, see what I can find. Oh, these two look almost the same size. I'm gonna put them together.
And they're the right color. A square.
Made a square. So do you think these are halves?
Yes.
Why?
Because the square is cut in half.
Right, and I have two equal
Halves.
two equal halves, two equal pieces. And what is this now? What's that word I told you that begins with an F? Zach, what's that word I told you?
Fourth.
Fractions.
Fraction.
This is a fraction. Say this is a fraction.
This is a fraction.
Hold up a fraction. I think you've got two of them. What are those?
Round fractions.
Fractions. Okay, well, let's see. All right, so let's see. Well, we're going to put these back in the mix too. See if we can put them in the right spot. We're almost finished. I know.
Wait, where's my jacket?
So I'm going to put these two together because those are halves. Here, why don't you work on this and see if you can figure out where these other shapes go. And I'm going to... Did you bring a jacket in? Did you? No. Okay, we're not using the marker.
We're using a pencil?
No, we're going to put these pieces together in the categories that they belong in. Let's look at that one. Hold it up so we can see.
Okay, could I...
Do those look like equal pieces?
No.
So do you think they go somewhere on this chart?
No.
Because we're looking for equal pieces. So see if you can find something that's equal. Those two don't look equal either. Actually, let me put this up. Look how I cut this. This shape. Does it look like there would be ever an equal piece?
No.
So, do you think this is an equal fraction?
No, it's
No,
not a
'cause it's
fraction
not the
because
same.
it has to go right there.
It would have to go more even than that. Let's see if we can find some more.
These are fourths.
So let's put them in the fourth part.
A little bit too big.
It's a little bit too big. I know, because we did it outside of this activity. That's okay. If you just put in there and know that that's where they go.
I've got an idea. Let's just do it like that. A heart cut in half.
So where do you think those go?
No, it's not fraction.
What?
Is it fraction?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes half.
Good job.
Ooh, these are fractions. These are fourths. And no, it has to be all round.
Hold on. My video stopped. Okay.
So if we put this whole thing together, we'll make something like a pizza.
Kind of like a pizza because it's also round.
Is your tummy
No.
rumbling? That was probably mine.
Do we have all equal pieces?
Yeah.
How many are there?
Okay. 4 and 4 equal 8.
So what are we going to call those? Where do they go?
Eighths.
Good.
Eighths. No, not fraction.
No. So let's see if you can find
Make it
another
a little
piece.
bigger.
Oh, hold on. But is this piece right here, is this one equal to this one?
No.
No. So should we use this piece?
No.
And these two have to be equal. See if you can figure out how to put those other ones together. Okay, Zach, look. Move your fingers. Is this one equal to this one or this one?
No.
Is it bigger?
No. Let me see.
Look.
Let me see.
Here's one piece. Here's the other one. Are these two equal?
No.
No. So we need to find all the pieces that are equal.
Oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Looking good. Where do those go?
Fourths.
Good. And how do you know they go in the fourths?
Because I have 4 cut out sides.
Very good.
Probably goes with this.
Yeah. So is that an equal fraction?
No.
No. Let's just put that one aside because we're not going to use it.
Oh, I think
Hold them up. Hold them up.
halves?
Are they equal though?
No.
So they can't be.
No.
All right. We have one more.
Oh, this is easy.
What do you think they are?
Thirds.
How do you know?
Because they have third cut out pieces.
And are they equal or unequal?
Equal.
Very good. Okay. Put them in the thirds. Great job, Zach. Very, very good. All right. I'm going to move this one over here. That way we can write underneath. So looking back, oh, I wrote on the wrong side of this. Okay, well, thinking about what we said before, that the halves, how many sides or how many pieces do they have that are equal?
Halves? On halves?
Yeah, on the halves,
2.
They have 2. So if I have one piece, I'm going to write 1,
2.
and then a line, and then
2.
2. So what would I put here?
1.
You write it. Good.
3.
What else? Oh. Keep on working. Okay, so let's see. We have 1/2 for the halves, 1/3 for the thirds. Looks like you wrote 1/2 for the fourths, though. Can you tell me why you put 1/2 for the fourths?
Oh, I'm going to scribble that thing out.
It's okay. So what are you going to put instead? One fourth. And then for the last one is
1/8.
1/8. So one of these is called an eighth. So if I have all of them together, I have 8
eighths.
8 eighths. Very good. Let's do all of them really quick. 8 eighths. Hold up these ones. How many do I have here? How many?
Fourths. 4.
4
Fourths.
fourths. Okay. This is one I wrote on the back just so I can make sure it's checked. How many do I have here?
3 thirds.
3/3. And
The heck?
okay, here. How many do I have here? Put the marker down, Zach. Thanks.
2 eighths.
Not 2/8, 2
Halves.
halves. Very good.
Are
So
we gonna
this
get
is
the
what
cookie
we came
again?
up with. We have halves, fourths, or what's the other word for half for fourths? You told me
Quarters.
quarters, and then we have
Eighths.
thirds,
Half.
I'm doing it backwards, thirds, and
Halves.
what's the last one?
Eighths.
Eighths. Awesome. Thank you so much, Zach.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.